I hear you in the background whenever I phone.
All right. Greetings, Nut Army. Wasn't gonna make a video this week because there's no UFC this week. I'm house sitting. I'm not in my usual setup here. Got a dog. I'll show you. This is Kari. Hi, Kari. Anyways, the rest of this video is not gonna be as lighthearted as that because we're gonna be talking about fucking Raja Jackson attempting to murder someone. Not really gonna go over the situation itself. I'm going over the motherfuckers defending this shit and why it's such a huge issue. I'm sure y'all have seen it. It's going fucking viral. This is the most famous Raja Jackson's ever been, and it's for attempting to murder a man. But basically, Rampage Jackson's son went to a amateur pro wrestling WWE event. Got a wrestler tried to play a bit with him, but he wasn't having it because he's a sensitive little cunt. And even though they made up behind the scenes, Raja Jackson, when he hops into the ring to wrestle, to do fake wrestling, essentially, Raja Jackson beats this man within his life, and he is missing pretty much all of his teeth by the sound of it, broken jaw. Who knows what damage has been done to his brain. And this wrestler was a war veteran with PTSD who wrestled to cope with his PTSD. So the situation's really bad, but I'm not really going to go over. Everyone knows, or at least smart people know, we'll go over that this situation is just bad. But the issue I'm having with this is fucking, I have never seen so much support for someone who is clearly fucking deranged. MMA Guru made his video on it. Obviously, the dude's way bigger than me. So it's kind of pointless to like defend him, but like Guru is right if you watch his fucking video, but people are calling him a racist because he did word it a little crazy, called Raja an animal that needs to be caged. But honestly, like I'd be saying the same shit if this was, and I mean, this shouldn't be a race issue. This is going to be the first part of the, like, what we're talking about is that people are making this a race issue. It's not a race issue on either side. This is an issue of a person who is clearly fucking deranged, who has issues that, I mean, he attempted to murder a man. And so it's not a race issue. If this was Chuck Liddell's son and he's the one beating the shit out of a fucking wrestler, I'd be saying the same shit. That guy is an animal who deserves to be locked up in a fucking cage. But it's not a race issue in the fact of, black fatigue. I do believe the black fatigue, I understand where that's coming from because in a sense, I mean, you can go down that rabbit hole. I understand where people are coming from, but I judge people on their individuality. Unless you're a Jew. Joke. Not really. But I judge people on their individuality. And if this was a white man doing the same shit, I'd be saying the same thing. He is an animal who needs to be in a fucking cage. But since this is a African-American man who attacked he attacked a white man, people are saying, black fatigue. But then people who are African-American are also defending Raja. And it's like, it doesn't work either way. We got to look at this very clearly what it is. This is a man who attempted to murder another man for no reason other than the fact that his ego is extremely frail and he's extremely unstable. And another issue I'm seeing is, like, if you guys saw my Instagram story last night where I had a little bit of a freak out, our Council Line group chat where I'm with some other creators, I lost my shit a little bit. Because I see people on TikTok who are completely dismissing Raja, and they are pitting this on Rampage. Rampage is not faultless in this. I like Rampage Jackson. I do think he's actually he's overall a pretty good person, especially post-career. A lot of fighters do fall into shit like drugs and violence. Rampage has been pretty clean outside the cage, obviously, besides, the weird humping shit. I guess those were bits for the most part. But, like, people are completely. I do believe this is Rampage's fault to an extent. I think the way his parenting style was just not right for Raja. Raja's clearly someone who needed more focus, especially on mental health. I think he's clearly got anger issues, and he probably even has manic bipolar disorder. I have mental issues myself, but I'm not going out murdering people. But like, people are just blatant. I've seen people say this is Rampage's fault and not Raja. Raja is 25 years old. I'm 20. I turned 20 last month. I'm like at my lowest point. I lost my grandpa and my dad within 2 months of each other. Worst point of my life. I mean, I understand. I mean, I was angry. I was angry for years after that. I mean, still. But never once did I ever think about lashing out my anger on anyone, especially to that extent. And Raja got pressed by a fake wrestler, got hit with a prop can on the head, and he almost murdered someone over it. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, there was no reasonable reaction to that with violence. Maybe some people are saying maybe you could go slap him in the face when it happened. I think that'd still be dumb, but it's a bit more reasonable than making up with him from someone who's clearly apologetic and thought he was in on it, and they made up, like they apologized for it, and then proceeding to do that afterwards. That's what makes this so egregious. And yeah, I can't believe people are defending this shit. On TikTok, people are going, poor Raja, Rampage failed him. No, if Rampage failed him, that's still not an excuse. It's not. He attempted to murder a man with his bare hands. And it's fucking disgusting. I'm not going to post the video. I might post like a few stills over this video. I'm not going to post the video itself because it's fucking disgusting. The dude is disturbing. You look like, it seems like you're watching a man being murdered in front of children. There's children in that audience. And it's crazy to me. It's like, you motherfuckers would be defending O.J. Simpson if he was still fucking around. Holy shit. Like, I really felt the need to talk about this because there's so many issues with it that are coming from this situation that should not have been issues in the first place. This is not a race issue. This is not Rampage Jackson failing issue. This is Raja Jackson being an unstable fucking freak, and people are defending him for it somehow and pitting the blame on other people. That's unhinged behavior by the fans, in my opinion. Like, it's just nuts to me. And that's why I felt the need to make this video. I need to make my stance really clear on that, because it seems like a lot of people are defending Raja. And it's like, if you saw, like, when it comes to crimes like this, especially, it's easy to get lost in the world of Instagram Reels. We are the most desensitized generation, especially Generation Z. So I get it. I mean, we live in the world of Instagram Reels where you're seeing an Indian guy getting squashed by an elephant every other day. But like, if that was your dad who's doing professional wrestling, doing that as a little bit of a job and to cope with his PTSD from fighting in a war, and you saw somebody who maybe had issues with him that they resolved beforehand, if you saw someone beat your father like that, or your uncle, or your brother, would you be saying the same shit? Would you be saying, oh, this is Rampage's fault, or, oh, poor Raja, this motherfucker, at the end of the day, this is a man who got rage baited by his fucking chat full of 12-year-olds fucking saying, oh, don't let that shit slide, don't let that shit slide. If you are a 25-year-old man and you're getting rage baited into attempting to murder another man, he said before he hopped into the fucking ring that he is going to hurt Mr. Stewart, I believe his name is, Psycho Stewart. But it's unreal to me. And it's like, you got to put that, when it comes to crimes like that, I know it's easy to get desensitized. You got to put that into perspective. Like, that is someone's father, that is someone's uncle, that is someone's brother, that is someone's son who almost got murdered in front of children. And that's what it was. It is attempted murder. I've also seen people saying that wasn't attempted murder. We don't know his intent. Anyone could say, oh, my intent wasn't going to murder them. I can tell you, there's a fucking list of serial killers who are like, oh, I didn't try to murder them. I just tried to stick a knife in their chest. It's like, I had a conversation, no shade to this person because I seemed respectful. But I had someone in my DMs saying that, not attempted murder. We don't know Raj's intent. I don't think he intended to kill him. I'm like, and he said that you don't know his intent either. I'm like, how do you know his intent? Because from all signs, Raja did intend to, at the very least, hurt that man into a point of lesser living. Like, he at least intended to change that man's life. And who knows? I mean, this man, he's in stable condition, but who knows the damage Raja inflicted on him? He had bare hands. He was bouncing his head against the canvas after he was knocked out. And so I think this is clearly attempted murder. And in this section of the video, I'm just going to go over what I think should happen to Raja. He should be charged with multiple crimes, including fleeing the scene, attempted murder, premeditated attempted murder as well. I think he should get at the very least, 25 to 30. Knowing this, especially knowing his dad's pretty high status, we all know Rampage. Most people like Rampage, including myself. This hasn't necessarily changed my opinion on Rampage. He obviously made that tweet recently, kind of defending Raja, but also holding him accountable. He is still Rampage's son, and Rampage is still going to defend him. And I don't necessarily blame Rampage for that. He is still his father, and fathers are going to do that. I wouldn't, but I'm not in Rampage's shoes, and it's a very difficult situation to say that what you would do yourself. But yeah, Roger should get at least 25 to 30, but knowing him and his father, he's going to get probably 5 to 7 years max. He might even get let out on parole. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to go over today. This video is kind of thrown together. I'm in a 40-year-old bachelor's house, house sitting. You can kind of see it's a setup. So not my usual type of video, I guess. But I felt like it was a really important and serious topic to discuss. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nut Army out.